All right then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you'll be listening. Welcome to another episode of Reconsider Series, where we constantly reiterate the fact that you were not designed and created to be average. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about the reinvention tax. The reinvention tax. What does it mean to reinvent yourself, and how do you cope with the reinvention without losing yourself in the process and without losing people that really matter to you? Now, definitely you will lose certain persons, but how do you grow without really losing the people, the important persons in your life in the process? Okay, so you have definitely heard this phrase countless times that probably you have changed. This is not how we started. This is not how we used to do. Definitely, these are what some of the tax that you are going to pay as you begin to grow. Okay, you looked at your life and you suddenly discover that I cannot continue living like this. I cannot continue doing the same things I have been doing and expecting different results. So a time came in your life where you suddenly took the bull by the horn and suddenly said, let me begin to read certain books in my life. Let me begin to work with certain persons in my life. Let me begin to listen to certain persons in my life. And those particular changes, they don't just happen, or they don't just leave you the same way that they met you. Because if you are going to grow, if you are going to become a better version of yourself, if you are going to amount to something worthwhile in life, it has a price. I believe you have heard that countless times. Everybody pays a certain sacrifice to become another version of themselves. Of course, growth has a price. Except if you feel that, okay, I don't want to amount to something important. I just want to be okay. I'm comfortable with the life I'm living. I'm good. I don't need any other thing. But if you have said to yourself that you need to be a very successful person, depending on the definition of your own success, because only you yourself will define what success means to you. Only you can define that. So if you say you want to become a successful person, you want to be a great person, definitely there are certain risks, there are certain price that you must pay, and these are the tax that we are talking about. But before we go there, growth has a price. Growth has a price. Every week, like I always say, make it a point of duty that you are growing. Every day, make it a point of duty that you are growing. Don't let a week pass without you learning something new. Don't let a day pass without you learning something new. I used to put something right up on my status. I used to say, did you grow by 1% this week? Or you can still explain. There's something about it that you can still try to explain why you didn't grow. Alright, so make it a point of duty that you grow. But as you are growing, have it at the back of your mind that there's a price to that growth. And what is that price? Certain companies that you grew up with, certain friends that you grew up with, they'll begin to say that you have changed. They'll begin to notice these changes in you. They'll begin to see that you don't think like them anymore. You don't reason like them anymore. You don't talk like them anymore. Yes, these are the changes that will make you the person that you want to become. You cannot expect to keep seeing life the way you are seeing life before, and you expect different things to happen. You know, Paul wrote something in the Bible. He said, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. I understood like a child. I acted like a child. But now I'm an adult. I put away childish things. So if you must really grow into maturing, into stature, into things, into the great person, into that version that you have already seen in your imaginations, this is the kind of person I want to be. There are certain changes that you must begin to effect in your life. There are certain books you begin to read. There are certain friends. That issue of friends, the issue of relationships is something that will come, should I say, naturally now, because, like I said, people will label you. Yes, people will label you. They will say you have changed. They will say you are now proud. They will say, Aki, are you the only one? Do you understand those kind of things? There are certain things that are even funny now. They will begin to say that, you are now beginning to get serious with your life. Do you understand those kind of jests that they begin to make around you, and you are now getting serious with your life. So those kind of things are some of the prices you have to pay for the version of yourself that you are working toward. Just keep it at the back of your mind that nobody will definitely see the prices that you are paying now, but they will definitely see the results. They might not see the prices that you are paying now, but they cannot ignore the results when the results will start to show. So keep paying the price. Let them label you for all they care. Let them say whatever they want to say, but you know that you are working on yourself. And when I mean working on yourself, you yourself, be sure that you are working on yourself. Don't work on yourself because you want to prove a point. Don't read a book because you want to prove a point. Read books because you want your life to change. Don't read books because, okay, when I talk, let people know that I've read. You understand what I'm saying? Don't read books because of that. Don't listen to, because of that. Don't try to show off. Do these things because you are trying to help yourself. Do these things because you are trying genuinely to grow. Alright, and at the end of the day, you will discover that you are growing. You might not really know that you are growing, but definitely you are growing. Just like a child. Nobody knows how a child starts to grow. All they just know is that they keep feeding the child. The child keeps eating, and all of a sudden you just discover that you are growing. The child is growing. That is the mystery behind growth. You might not know that you are growing, but definitely you are growing. Definitely you are going. So keep doing those things. Of course, it will come with a price. A songwriter said something in his songs. He said, it's lonely at the top. Really, it's lonely at the top. These are some of the prices that you will need to pay on your way to the top. You will lose certain people, yes. And of course, they make room for certain persons also to come into your life. So don't lose yourself in the process. Don't try to please other people in the process of growing. Don't try because you want to keep people. Don't try to keep people that are not really necessary in your circle. Of course, growth has a price. Be ready to pay that price. And there's this write-up I wrote on my status some weeks back, and it was from a wise man. I read it in a book. I've forgotten the name of the book now. He says, you cannot discover a new ocean if you are not ready to lose sight of the shore. You cannot discover a new ocean if you are not ready to lose sight of the shore. And you have seen that this is the truth as regards many people around you. This is the truth as even regards your life. Check your life. You cannot discover a new ocean if you are not ready to lose sight of the shore. You have been so emotionally attached to the shore. You have seen the shore all your life, but come on, you need to move. You need to move. You need to move. I heard something from Pastor Poju some years back, and it has changed the way I think. He said you cannot afford to be emotional when it comes to the matters of destiny. You cannot afford to be emotional when it comes to the matters of destiny. Of course, some people say you're an emotional person, but you can be an emotional person naturally. But when it comes to the matters of destiny, when it comes to the matters of your life, you cannot afford. It's too risky for you to now be saying, emotional. I don't want to lose this person. I don't want to. No. I don't know what people will say. I don't know what. Come on. If you must grow, there's certain huge prices that you must pay. And there are certain taxes that you must pay. You must be ready to let go of certain person. You must be ready to chest what people will say. Yes, you must be ready to chest what people will say. Let them tag you for all they care. Let them tag you for everything. Let them name you. Let them say something about you, but the results will definitely prove it. Don't give up on yourself. You are growing. You are doing well. You are reading every day. You are discovering new things every day. You are learning every day. Time will tell, my dear friends. Time will tell. Don't give up on yourself. Time will definitely tell. So till I come your way again next week, remember to always add something to your life every day. Always add something of value to your life every day.